Hi, my name is Bridget Green, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to format in Word. I want to demonstrate some basic formatting features in Word because it is probably the most often used technology by teachers. So let's get started. You will see on my screen here, isn't it ironic? This is a formatted version, and your job is to take the unformatted version, which I have here under Text Edit, and to format it. So let me just show you how I did that. First, let's try Command A. That will highlight everything, and copy that. That's Command C. And then you're going to go to Word and open a new document and pop it in there. You pop it in there by using Command V, which is the paste version. Okay, so you can see here that all of the text is exactly the same, and all you need to do is format it. So let's start at the top. You have to put in a word art. This is the title, and it's in word art, so we copy it, and we go up here to Insert Word Art. Insert Word Art. Insert Word Art is here. Click on that. My computer's a little slow today. Sorry about that. And it has changed that. See, isn't it ironic? Now we can stretch this out a little bit. Right, and we can see we're going to change the color, so we want to format Word Art. And we format that word art here under Format. Click on that. And we format Word here. Word art. There it is. Click on that Format. And we are going to go here to Quick Styles. And it's that orange one right there, more or less. But, we're going to highlight that and try that again. There it is. And now you'll see it's too small, so I believe it's that's not what we want. We want to change this to Arial Black. There it is. And I think the size is about, I don't know, let's say 36. 36, and there is Italic. The color's gone wrong again. Let's try that again. There we go. That's it, more or less. Actually, it should be much bigger than that, shouldn't it? It's not really 36, is it? Let's try 48. That's it. Now, we're going to pull that up here, because we want it right there at the top. Looks a little bit different, but I'll figure out what's going on there in a minute. Okay, the other thing you'll notice is that here on the side, it looks like our margins are too big, so we can go to Layout, and we want to click on Margins. And I think our margins are probably narrow. I always choose narrow so that I can use as much of the paper as I can. We'll click there, and then I'm going to pull this a little bit bigger and pull it down a little more. Looks like we need to wrap this text. So again, under Format, I'm going to choose Wrap Text, and I want it to be top and bottom like that, so nothing comes along the side. Also, we want this, you go to Home here, and we should be able to click on a center. There we go. Isn't it ironic? Now, you will see here that we're going to start formatting this, and there are some headings. So let's see, let's go, we don't want that. Let's put that there, make a space, and pop that up higher. Good. Now we're going to start here, and we are going to think that's heading 1. Heading 1, that looks about right. The next heading is Talk About It, so let me look here. Talk About It is heading 1. You'll see how that sets these apart. The next one is Look It Up. Okay, I am going to pause now and just go through and do all of that, all of the headings. So you can see here I've gone through and put headings on all of those places in the paper where, in the document where you will find that. Right. Now let's format some text boxes. You'll see on the original that around these captions there are some text boxes. So here's how to do that. You just highlight that, right, and you're going to delete it, or sorry, you're going to copy it, and I just go Command X. Okay, that's saving it there. And now we're going to insert a text box. Insert text box. You could also go over here, by the way. Why isn't it inserting? Insert text box. Ah, there I go. So I'm going to put that text box here. And then I'm going to paste Fire Station Burns. Okay? Right, I'm going to do the same thing again. Insert text box. Go here. Oops, I'm going to need this one. Lifeguard drowns. There we go. And we'll put it in this one. Okay, now they're both there. Now we need to wrap the text, and they're going to be formatting. And we'll go here to wrap text, and I want it to be square. Okay, now I'm just going to grab it and pull it down here where it says read these headlines. It should be here. Okay, Fire Station Burns. Just going to make that a little bit bigger. And Fire Station Burns goes first, so I'm going to move that over there. Right. Pull that one out. Okay. Now I'm going to format that text, and it looks like that is Franklin. So here, go up here and find Franklin. There it is, Franklin Gothic. Okay, and then I'm going to make it much, much bigger. What do we think that is? Maybe about a 28, 26, around there? Let's try. Okay, and pull that there. I think we're going to make that into a bold. So I go to Home. There is bold. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but this one is going to be impact. So I will do that with the impact. Okay, after a little pause, there is impact size 26. You'll see that there, impact 26. And now I'm just going to make that a little bigger and pull it down here. Good. Now you will see in the sample that Fire Station Burns and Lifeguard Drowns are in boxes. So you need to format the text box, and you can do it here like that. And if you want this text boxes to be a little smaller, you can go to Weights and make it a little thinner. Okay, there is a half. Alright, now I'm going to pull that up. Good, and I want this in the middle. So I go again, Home. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just go right here. There we go. And with the magic of technology, you can see that I have now also formatted Fire Station Burns. So there we go. Now these, you will see here, this is in Georgia 12. Okay. There's Georgia 12. So what I did was I highlighted this and went up here and put it in Georgia 12. So you need to do that with all the rest of this text. I'm not going to show you how to do that because I think you know. And now we'll come down here, and we want ironic to be to have a big space after it. Now, what many people do is they go Command U, which is to underline, and then they go tab, 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 tab. Do not do this. It causes much more work for yourself. You're just going to have one tab there, and then you're going to come up here, and on this, what do you call this? This ruler up here, you're going to click, and you will see right here, the line ends here. Okay, now if you wanted a shorter line, you could just pull that there. Okay, put it there. But we want it all the way out here. Now, if you have two of these little tabs, then you need to grab this one, okay, and throw it into the air, and then it will be like that. Now, if you press return, it will be ready to do another, and all you press is tab, and there it goes. Now you'll see that this needs to be, there needs to be more space between those. Now you do not want to just add that. It's better, no, that's okay. Let's do that. That's just faster. Okay, now we're down here to figure it out. Read these situations, check. Now you need a symbol. The symbol is a check mark. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go here and choose Insert. How do we do this? Hold on. Okay, this computer is a little bit different from my one at work, so I had to go find that. So we come here to Insert, Symbol, and there's a symbol browser, and it will come up here, and you want this little check mark right here. Now it won't insert it unless you come back here and click on that. And now we insert it. Okay, there we go. Right, now the next thing we need to do is make these have a hanging indent. But before we do that, we need to put a little line there so the students can put their check mark on that. Right, so the way we do that is we're just going to choose Shift and underline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to put a space, maybe 2 spaces. Now I'm going to copy that and paste it in at the front of every one of these. Good. Now I want to do a hanging indent. And I do that by pulling this into about, where does that go? Just there. Okay. And we're going to change this so we have it at about, is that 2? That looks about 2. But notice here, these are too close together. If I come here, I can add a space before. Go here, line spacing options, and a space before. Let's make it 6. No, let's make it 12. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, now over here on the side, we had another text box. So we need to insert that text box. All of this, right there, I am going to copy it, and I'm going to go Insert Text Box. Nope, over here, Insert Text Box. And pull it here. There we go. Okay, now you will notice that this needs to be reformatted. Idioms goes in the middle and is underlined and bold, and the other things also need to be formatted. But let me show you how to format that text box, because we're going to run out of time. So that has been formatted now, and we want to add that line around it. I'm going to click on that. Now it's a little too thick, so we're going to take that line down to about a half, and you can put an effect on here of a shadow, and that's just down there at the bottom. Looks sort of like that. Okay, now we're going to run out of time, so I'm going to show you how to do the back page on the next screencasting. Here, let me just put this one on insert page break.